Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is Papa Bale and welcome to the channel. So I had this crazy idea since we got one generator coil hooked up and it generates 60 volts of DC electricity. That we take this black clip right here, which is hooked to that coil. Actually we gotta ground it so it'll work. So I'm gonna do that real fast. I'll be right back and we'll see what's up when I get back. Alright, be right back. Alright, it's grounded and I'm back. We're going to spin this just to see if our multimeter is still clocking some juice. It is. Great, that's great. Gotta hold that down for a second. Alright, that leveled out. We got some pickup there. Alright, we're getting going here. We got 25 volts in the coil. We're picking up pretty well. Okay, we're gonna go up because we're at a shaky spot. Gotta get going a little faster. Alright. Now the question is, should I just remove the clip or should I turn off the power first? I think I'm gonna turn the power off. Oh no, I don't think I can. I really don't know what's going to happen here. Because if I put it in there without the aid of the Hall effect sensor, it's just going to stall out. So I think I have to leave the power on because it's powering the Hall effect sensor. But the other 6 strands that are hooked to the power distributor, yeah, so this is going to be, maybe I'll turn it back up. Yeah, I think I can turn it back up. I think that's what I'm going to do. It has to be about 5 volts to be on. I'm going to turn it down. I'm generating 50 volts. Oh wow. What's going on? Is it? Looks like it's increasing in speed and stuff. No, not really, but maybe that was a decrease. Because this says 0 now. I think, yeah, it sucked it right out of there. Maybe we need some capacitance. I don't know if this is actually going to work the way I want it to now. I mean, it probably won't. It was just an idea. I didn't really have any idea how it was going to work. But See if we turn it down. Yeah, it's got a strong draw. So as soon as that initial blast is gone, all the power gets either sucked out of the saturation gets sucked out of the coil. That's what I see happening here. And then it's not going, it'll immediately lose speed, and it's not going fast enough to generate. I mean, it gets about 1 volt steady, not really steady, but and I'm not sure about that Hall effect sensor, so this might be a good time to test the trigger coil, see if it's working. Make sure that's hooked up right. Yeah, it is. See, and now it's the Hall effect sensor is blinking. Not sure I really like that. That'll stop shaking once it gets going fast enough. I don't want it to just pop out though. I wonder I wonder. See, I don't see any difference when I apply that 15 to 20 volts of DC to this. I don't see that increase in the speed or the torque or anything. That's what I mean by motor ready. This will power a light or something like that, but it's not gonna. I don't understand why it's not, is what I mean. So if somebody could explain that to me. See, this is a load now. I guess that's why it is. Ah, that's what it is. The coil then becomes a load. So that's not what I want. Yeah, that's really not what I'm looking for. So, is there a way to harness that energy without... I think it's when you ground it that it really becomes a problem, because then you're grounding the energy. And I think that turns it into a load when you complete the circuit. There's got to be a way to like jerry-rig the circuit to make it think it's complete, but that energy gets recycled and reused. let me put this on there now. 15.3. I'm thinking that maybe, I don't know. Maybe this particular circuit can't not draw power from the generator. We'll see about another circuit. We'll see about the next circuit. We're going to do three generator coils, 2 more coils, same size, same dimensions. We're going to put them in a 120 degree circuit. So one here, one there, and one there. I might have to redo the drive circuit anyway, because I don't think I made the ends of the 50 turn coils long enough to put any other coils around this thing. Way too close using the terminal blocks. The lines are just not long enough. Which is okay, I can fix that. I guarantee this thing isn't going like 300 RPMs right now. But yeah, I switched a few things. Again, I removed the core, changed the air gap, so it's like really close now. All these coils are really close. I'm getting this thing up to 650 RPMs now. And that's not all the way up. That's just 20.1, 2.1 amps. We are generating now 58. And it's only going to be 58 volts if it keeps going at that speed. And it just doesn't do that. So I wonder, like, if we could store that energy somehow and draw it, like as needed, or as a turbo boost, or as, you know, whatever. But yeah, this is truly amazing in my mind. Not what I've accomplished, which is a lot, despite what anybody else thinks, man. I didn't go to college for this stuff. I went to be an accountant. And I fucking hate accounting, so that was my bad. I'm not the smartest person in the world. You know, that cost me $100 grand. That my bad cost me $100 grand. So, you know, it's a hard knock life sometimes. Now let's get another test. 550. I overshot it by 100. I wonder if there's any way to get more out of this than that. Like maybe I might try hooking up the generator coils as drive coils, see what happens. 22,032 gauge, but it's only one strand, so it'll only be one transistor. But I'm dying to see what'll happen if it'll even run. But as soon as it starts slowing down, it stops generating voltage. And as soon as you plug it in, it puts a load on the rotor. So self-perpetuating motion from a thing like this is highly unlikely, as is. Never gonna happen. Ain't never gonna happen. So I don't need to hear any more about it, do I? I don't know. We'll see. And yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's going to put a load on the rotor. I wonder if there's any way to bypass the load of the generator coils when they get drawn upon. Like a way to hook up the circuitry so that it's tricked into thinking there's a ground there and the energy just flows through it. Really, I'm seriously talking about tricking electricity, man. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta trick it. You gotta coax it into thinking it belongs somewhere that it doesn't. And then everything will be okay. No, seriously. I know it sounds really like, what is he talking about? But that's what half these things do. That's what they do. You know, like that diode right there, it changes the AC into DC. I know there's something in there that makes it happen, and it also directs the flow. So it's all going that way. It goes in this one and out these two. And it doesn't go back the other way. See, therefore, that thing right there tricks the electricity into thinking there's actually a direction that is supposed to be flowing in. When it's AC, it's just oscillating back and forth, not really moving anywhere. And all this drive circuit is AC. There's no diodes on the drive circuit because I'm using terminal blocks where the diodes would be. All right. Well, thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Please like, leave a comment, and share with your friends. I'm itching to know more about what's going on here. I'm probably going to redo the 250s, like I said, and change them into the 666 like this one. And then, you know, these are 2,000 or 22,000 turns. 22,000 turns. And I think the dimensions are a little big for my magnets. I think the reach of the magnet goes to right about there. So the saturation of this coil is very unlikely. Or it'll take an extra amount of time to fully saturate. What I'm wondering is if I can't get a similar amount of turns into a coil bobbin that size, because that's right about exactly where I believe the reach is. Okay, thank you very much. Peace out. Bye now.